I mean, I would say like in my previous life, so to say. I mean, like Peroni, for example, that is a great strategy. Like they were doing a great strategy. We were doing a great strategy in the sense that it was simple to actually say, okay, we were always saying we're not a beer, we are Italian style in a bottle. So we were taking all the cues of what everybody knows about the made in Italy, and then we were applying it to the beer world. So you were not competing beer on beer. You were not competing. It was more of a lifestyle kind of choice, which is very similar, by the way. Another good example is Aperol with the spritz, or Campari. I mean, you work there, so you know it much better than me. But for me, it's things that it's a bit counterintuitive, because for me, brands that have a great strategy are the brands that you may also think they are a little bit boring in a way, so that they are always doing that forever. So when you think of a brand that is like 20 years ago, they were doing the same thing that you see today. Some fancy marketers may think, like, oh, that's boring, like they always do the same thing. But for me, that's a great example of a great strategy, because that means that, first of all, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And then also, like, it takes time to actually embed it into the mind of consumers, of customers, of people around the world. So that is what a great strategy is for me. And also, like, that needs to be, and this is what I do daily, it needs to be translated into a commercial proposition. So what does that brand means in terms of outlets, So where do I expect to see that brand? So I expect it to see in a modern Italian restaurant. I expect it to see in a stylish bar. If we are talking about, I don't know, Italian summers and Italian seaside and so on, I expect it to be wherever there is a terrace, or wherever there is a rooftop, or